Hello everyone, good morning. As we all know, after few months we are going to become teachers. So, to become a good teacher, to become an efficient teacher, uh, we should know some of the educational methodology that we have to apply in our classroom. So, as we all know, we are going to handle kids of like various kind of kids, like the children with different ability, different needs, like different perspective, like a unique children we are going to handle. So we have to know about the different methodology that we can apply in our classrooms. The first one which I would like to share is like repetition through enjoyment. When we make something or make the children to enjoy and learn, then the learning, like according to them, the learning cannot be a big burden. We all know when we are happy, our dopamine hormone, at that level of dopamine hormone will get increased, so that will automatically make us energetic. So similar way, uh, and when we are saying our kid or the children to play, like no need to give more instruction, or no need to motivate them to do, no need to motivate them to do that. Like no need to say play play play, like that no need to say, automatically they will play because they like to do that, they are free, they have total freedom to do that. In the similar way, if we are making our teaching learning process like in the classroom also, like a way of enjoyment, making fun, using different activities or different role play, then rhymes, everything, songs, if we are introducing all those things, like children may feel enjoyment, and automatically they will learn. No need to say sit here, learn A B C D, no need. If we do some activities, automatically they will learn. So that is the first method, like learning repetition through enjoyment. With that we can teach them. And the next one is sense orientation and its focus. Sense orientation is like we have different senses. Like we all know, five senses we have: eyes, ears, nose, touch, smell. So, like eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. So the thing, this we can call as external senses. Similar to that, we have internal senses also, like internally, that eyes, ears, like that it will work. So internal senses is also that imaginary senses. Imaginary senses is also like imaginary vision, imaginary hearing, like that it is there. So like we have to get a connection between the external senses and imaginary senses. So as a teacher, we have to find out the sense orientation of each and every child. Then the teaching learning process will be very easy if you know. Like we can apply. We have to go and sit with each, like our physical presence with each and every child. If we give, automatically we can understand like what is their talent, like what is there inside their mind, like which sense they are using, more auditory or visual or kinesthetic, which sense they have. So with more interactions, by giving different kinds of activities, we can find out the sense orientation. So automatically if we know the sense orientation, we can work on that one and we can make them happy and the session enjoy. And the next one is, which this teaching learning method, like educational methodology, includes all the three levels of senses. Like first, like we already said, external senses, then this imaginary senses, and the spiritual sense, like different own spirit, that sense. So that interconnection should be there between these three senses. So we will come to know, in later sessions we will come to know what is that, we will know. And the fourth one is self realization and enlightenment. That means we have to find out what is the purpose of our life. So from the small age onwards, we can give that sense to our kids, like why we have to be here, what is the purpose of our life. So already through the NCDC modules, we are learning how to do meditation. So the same meditation therapies we can give to our preschoolers, to find out like and we will help them to find out what is the motto, what is the goal in them, why why they are living. So this is like we feel it is a complicated, like a complicated topic, like monks, nuns, they are using this kind of like they got in certain stages, they got this realization, and they are big. So similar way, from the small age onwards, like we will help them to find out the deeper in himself, or like herself. We will help them to go inside. This will help that connection. Already we said about sense orientation, so that connection we will get through this. So using meditations and all, we can apply this methodology in our classrooms. And the fifth one is a confidence building method. So that is really important. As a teacher, our duty is not only to teach A, B, C, D. It's not our duty. Like we have to impart some knowledge. Knowledge theoretically we have to give, and the practical way also we have to give more importance. So when we have to do something practically, we need confidence for that one. If we are for example, we have driving license, we know every, like all the theory, where is the steering, where is the accelerator, clutch, brake, everything we know. Theoretically we are perfect in everything. But if we are not able to, if we don't have confidence, then what is the use of that theoretical knowledge? There is no use, right? If we have that theory, plus if we have confidence, that is like an energy. That energy will help us to drive the car. Similarly, if we are only imparting some knowledge, if a theoretical knowledge, this is A, this is this, like if they don't have any confidence, then how can they move forward? So always as a teacher, we have to make sure that we are imparting knowledge with confidence along with that one. So we have to think about what are the different techniques to improve their confidence. Like we can say, this one, like we have to sit, always keep a smile, have a positive relationship with them. Like we have to encourage them. Like confidence of, if they are feeling like I don't know, I'm getting pain, I don't know how to write that, like we can say, then we, through our words we can say, see, you can do it, you can do wonders. Just you try to do. It's okay to make mistake, it's human, no problem, you can make mistake. No, from that mistake you can learn, like that. Some words, sometimes just a touch, just a pat is enough, for them to gain that confidence. So as a teacher, that happiness, our face, that happiness, surely that energy we will pass to our kids. Always we have to make sure that we are confident enough, we are positive enough when we are in front of our kids, not only in front of kids, to in front of everyone. That is really important. And then positive goal oriented approach, that is our sixth methodology. That means always we have to set a aim. Not only this is for educational methodology, like I feel everyone should set an aim in our life. If we are going behind the aim, it will be easy, like we won't deviate like butterflies, we won't go here and there. So always we have to set small goals, like from the cricket itself, it's that goal should not be like you have to become a doctor. It's not like that. Like what is their short term goal, what is the aim? And so nowadays we can see, no, not nowadays, like 4 years we can see everything is this one exam oriented, or we can say grade oriented. When it was our time, like mark oriented. Why we are learning everything? We have to secure mark, we have to secure mark. So even is NCDC thing also, it should not be like we have to uh, we have to get a job. That should not be our aim. So some quality should be there in our aim also. Like all this we have to learn, and we have to apply all these things in our classroom. That all these all techniques, and we can make a better kids. That should be that can be a motto, that can be an aim. In a similar way, even to our kids also, when we are teaching a concept, when we are saying a concept, all the practical applications, and this is should not be oriented to the mark. Like for exam you will be getting this one, so you have to learn. A teacher should not say like that. Like the purpose of learning, that like self realization, the reason, the purpose why we have to learn this one. So all this we have to use. So always we have to set a goal, and the approach should be to like that we have to go. So we have to help them to visualize their goals. Then it will be easy to teach them to get the output. It will be easy. Visualization, of their aim is very important. And the seventh one is like very interesting one, repetition through encouragement. As a teacher, we should always know how to encourage our kids, not only kids, everyone, how to encourage. So if we are encouraging a person, just we have to think about ourselves. When we go through all these things, always we have to make sure that we have some empathy. It means we are thinking from our mind, how, if I get some encouragement, what do I feel? For example, if my mom is encouraging me, yeah, this is good, yeah, you are doing good, so some one word that's super or awesome, that motivates me to do better. The similar way, when we motivate, when we encourage ourselves, like good, when we say them like it is good or something, like sometimes a smile or sometimes a touch make wonders. So that type of encouragement, if we give, they automatically they will repeat their activity, like no need to force them to do. So for that encouragement also, a teacher should know what is the sense orientation of that. Like each person has different perspective of sense orientation, so we have to find out what is their sense orientation, or like which senses they are using the most. So each one is different, the level of usage of senses for each one is different. So always like we have to try to encourage our students by various methods. Sometimes just we have to go and sit with them, to give confidence. That is also a type of encouragement. Mm. And the next point is that diverting to aptitudes. That methodology is really important. See, when we look into the life of almost some like the famous personalities, we can see from the small for small age onwards, their parents or teachers found out their aptitude, and they have given more training towards that. Like I know somewhere, in the school itself, the starting onwards, they are finding out students who are good in dance, this one, and for everyone they are giving chances, and their talents they are finding out, and they are giving practice, frequent, I mean, constantly they are giving practice in that, so that like it will become their passion. If you work on your passion, like we won't feel it as a burden. The similar way, if we help the child to find out their passion, they can go behind their passion. So they will enjoy their life. So always as a teacher, we have to try to divert towards their aptitude. Not everything, not just giving all the informations. Instead of that one, specific informations along with other things. So that will really work out well. Like they can it will help them to improve more in their passion. So that passion automatically, slowly that passion, like they can make that as their career, as a career. So they won't feel it as a burden. So always we have to divert to the aptitude, and towards the aptitude. And the next one is like psychologically developed method. That is really important. Psychologically developed method. That means like, we already said, like all the senses are related. Like internal senses are there, external senses are there. In the similar way, when a child sees something externally, it will go to their mind, and they will try to connect that external thing to the internal, that in mind picture is already there, so they will try to connect it with their mind picture. How they get the mind picture? Maybe some previous knowledge or from previous experiences, they will get the mind picture, and they will try to connect this external picture and internal picture. Like that only this teaching learning process will go. For example, to make it very simple, like we can say one thing, in a book we are showing a cat, so we are saying see, as cat. So cat, they know the picture of cat. I'm saying an example. So sometimes in their life they might haven't seen cat. For the first time they are seeing a cat, a 1 year or 2 year old child. So cat, we are saying this is cat. And when in a real life, when they are seeing a cat, there will be a conflict between this cat and that cat, because in that picture that cat might be pure white cat, and the real picture may be that black cat. Black cats, white cats, different kinds of. So there will be a conflict between the internal picture, that mind picture, how he got or she got from that book, from the picture, that is previous experience. Now the real thing they are getting, so they are trying to connect this one. So only by connecting this one, sometimes they may accept that one, they may change the internal picture, mind picture, sometimes they may not. That totally depends on them. So as a teacher, we can work out on their mind picture, especially uh, some kids we can see with some fears, like they are fear, or they have fear of dogs, they have fear of lizards, cockroaches, maybe some past like previous they got frightened when suddenly they saw a cockroach, or like they sometimes a movement may cause, so they may have a bad feeling about this cockroach. So that this is a small example I'm saying. So this one a teacher can change that one, like she can explain, she can say, and if it is as a dog or something, they can say, it's like they can do some like it always it won't hurt when a dog hurt others, like if we are doing something, if we are harming it, it may harm us. So we can do some activities and we can teach them that type of thing. So always so these will connect it to our mood also. If they are if we are stressed or bad mood, automatically our face everything will be like that, like we can show that one in our face. So the similar way, a teacher should find out the sensory, all these are connected. We have to find out the sense orientation, then sense orientation if we get means they we will understand the mind picture. If we get the mind picture, then it is auto like if like we have to correct something means we can correct, and we can make that synchronization between the mind. So here comes a conscious mind and subconscious mind. Through the conscious mind we are seeing the real object, and the subconscious mind, that is our inner, that mind picture that already we acquired through some previous knowledge, from previous experience we have acquired. So all these things, like this is in the spiritual life we can see, like this psychological, like it is all connected in that. So like a teacher should understand how to, should know how to change the mind picture. That is also very simple, like mind picture. Always know, as a primary pre-KG teacher, what we have to do is we have to find time to sit with them. Like we will be having a lot of works, our burden will be there, but that burdens all we keep, but when keep aside, when we are with the kids, be with the be like the kids, go with the kids, like our ego status, everything we have to make it equal to that of the kid, and we have to play with them, we have to talk to them, and or they have to feel like we are our, I'm not saying the only friend, it's not like that. But they